Blacksburg man is behind bars. Police say he confessed to sexually assaulting a 3-year-old girl on at least 10 different occasions.
7 News reporter Scotty Kay learned these kinds of crimes are more prevalent than many people may realize.
Many people here in Blacksburg told me they never expect a crime like this to happen in their small town, but unfortunately, experts told me it happens everywhere.
I'm very sorry because I ever since watching that video, I get emotional just to go back and think about the acts that happened with the child.
In his nearly 30 years in law enforcement, Blacksburg Police Chief and father of 3, Jamie Ham, says he's never seen a crime so heinous.
It's something you wish you'd never seen. You know, you can't unsee something like that.
Chief Ham says a person came to them after finding an old phone that belonged to Jerry Wisnett. On that phone, Ham says, were videos of at least 10 separate incidents where Wisnett performed sex acts on a 3-year-old.
As police officers, being the protectors of the community and our family, but to see that type of video, it's very tough to watch.
Chief Ham says during an interrogation, Wisnett gave police a full confession. He's now being held at the Cherokee County Detention Center facing 10 counts of criminal sexual conduct with a minor.
There was no indication that I know of in the community that this person would do something like this.
Sadly, investigators say these kinds of crimes against children are more common than we think.
1 in 10 children will experience sexual abuse before their 18th birthday.
Executive Director of the Children's Advocacy Center, Emily Miller, says more than 90% of the time the offender is someone the child knows and often trusts.
It's a hard problem to wrap our heads around because most kids don't tell.
But there are some emotional and behavioral signs that parents can be on the lookout for.
You might see a regression in potty training. You might see nightmares, bedwetting, that sort of thing.
Miller says they may become more withdrawn while others may become more aggressive.
Kids running away, problems in school.
Miller says it's important to have frequent body safety conversations with your children.
Teaching them correct names for body parts so that if something were to happen, they would have the language to be able to describe it.
Wisnett was denied bond and was ordered by a judge to have no contact with the victim. According to Chief Ham, he could be facing anywhere from 25 to 125 years behind bars. In Blacksburg, Scotty Kay, 7 News.
Chief Ham says that this is an ongoing investigation, and he's now asking that if you believe your child has had contact with Wisnett, contact the Blacksburg Police Department immediately. We'll have more information about this case and links to child advocacy resources on WSPA.com.